Okay, we're back. Nothing like eating some Starburst jelly beans while playing Nights into Dreams. The life I lead. Let me switch back to my other input so I can see what I'm doing. The life I lead. Alright, so we just finished doing Claris's stage. That is her first 3 stages. All A rank, 'cause I'm a boss like that. First tri-squad, kind of. I mean, I've been playing this game for years. And, excuse me, let me adjust myself a little bit here. And now we're finished Elliot's first stage. We're moving on now to Elliot's remaining stages here. I feel like I'm not centered. Let me be OCD for a second here. Hang on. Let me move my mic a little bit. There, I think I feel a little better about that. Okay, so let's go on to Frozen Bell, I think the stage is called. Frozen Bell, boy, my memory doesn't fail me. The Consciousness. Elliot's second stage. And I'm not sure if you had to unlock these or not. I think maybe you had to play through them in order originally. Almost certain of it, actually. So normally I think that you would not be able to do the stage till you did the first one. Splash Garden. Ooh, this is very strange music. I'm not used to playing it on a save file this advanced. Thought there was a goodie there. Oh shit, what the fuck just happened? I got blasted by an ice block. I've never seen that happen in all my years. Okay, that's not even close. Still need 8 more, looks like. Look at this. That one's really hard. Okay, so let's try and learn how to get that stupid treasure box open, shall we? Probably has to do with some tricks to do with I don't know. Very nasty. This way I like my girls. Very nasty. Alright, so just flying through here. This is a very sparse area. There's like, what, like freaking 8 orbs in the whole lap? Oh, look at that. I used a paraloop to draw one along with me so I could reach the oh yeah, it took too long that time. Not the time to practice it though. There we go. Yeah, you have to time it just right so that you can draw at least one of those things along with you. Like this. There we go. Ooh, it's nasty. 25 seconds left. See if I can do it again. Here we go. Come on, baby. There we go. Ooh, that's really good. I did that wrong. Oh well. Let's call it a day here. Call it a lap. But that was really good. That's probably my best lap ever in that. I took the wrong route there. This area is kind of complex. There's lots of different routes you can take through these jungle gym bars or whatever. And the idea is to get as many orbs as you can the first time through, because it's a long way back. Getting lots of stars, but I want orbs. There we go. 20. And a bonus item. Let's go. Now we can go to the idea capture. Good shit. I'll leave the rest of the lap to ourselves. Am I supposed to go back or forward? Hard to tell. Missed all those stars just now. Didn't bother doing any tricks there. That was nasty. It's hard to tell what I wanted to do right there. Alright, let's do this area again. Oh, I missed the gift box. Okay, I wouldn't have unlocked it anyway. Could've got that idea box right there, though. Lots of stars. There's some orbs up there. What happens if I go back up here? Nothing? Nothing. It's just it means for me to go back here. That's funny. Okay, barely got him that time. I'm gonna do one more lap here very fast. I want this orb. Come on, give me that orb. Yeah, it's too late now. Maybe not. I only have 8 seconds left. I'm gonna lose. Shit. 2, 1. Oh, it doesn't count though, does it? Damn. That's never happened before. That's so sick. Oh, that was fucking sick though. That was worth it. Nothing in here, just stars. My God, it's full of stars. Shit. All right, guys, come on. Got a few more in here. We can blast that stupid nightmare in. For being a dick. Okay, so we're back there. I need, it's like about 6 or 7 more. We're doing another lap for sure, then we'll be okay. Oh, okay, it's still there? Did I miss it last time? Let's do that through there. Got that time. Okay, let's put a fire under it here. We got some stars, that's nice. Really got the paraloot. Blast through some of these, get some stars. Oh, I missed one of those back there. A few of them, actually. Oh, we got some, yeah, stars down here. I'm making myself dizzy. I'll blast that poor guy. Won't be in the way next time, asshole. Got that one. Feels good, man. Ooh, that was a huge paraloop. One more time. Blast through all those. Get all of those. Do a huge paraloop here. Do a smaller one here. Got a little bit more time left, but I'm not going to fuck with it. Alright. Missed something there. Got no orbs yet. Here we get to go bobsledding. Ooh, so we can't do this twice. We have to get these all now. Are we fucking up? We're fucking up. Only got 12 orbs. It's not a good look. Can I get you guys back there? Got one. Huge paraloop. Even then, it's not big enough. Come on, that's a good paraloop. I missed those the first time. That's gonna come back and haunt me. Damn. Can I go back and get any? Probably not, right? Sure, those respawned. Okay, that's the way to do it. Is that gonna be enough? I should have counted. Please be enough. No! Fuck. We fucked it up, guys. Shit. Only one more back there. I can't paraloop that motherfucker. I can't go back? Wow. Guys, we got fucked, dude. I'm a broken man. I'm gonna lose this on an F rank, aren't I? Shit. This will be the first stage we fuck up. We have to go back and do it again. Can I go faster? No, I can't. I can't speed up here. Let's go. Missed it, damn. Go. I'm out of juice to fly because there's no fucking... Well, shit. Guys, I'm like an amateur at this game. I spent my life playing this game, guys. Shit. Oh, well. Did I ever do this one again, probably? Unless I can really nail the boss. What was that? A-B-A-F? A-E-A-F. God damn. This boss is not easy either. I don't get to get my juice back? goal here is to destroy all the ones he lights on fire. That way he has nowhere to run later. I have no juice left, guys. Oh, I'm on the wrong side of the map. Go, man, go. If you don't get them in time, they blow up. Shit. Yeah, until there's only one left, he can just escape you. How embarrassing. Yeah, so now he's trapped. You have to hit him once and he's done for. Shit, guys. You have to do that one again, probably. I don't know. I got that same score before and got an A on another stage. Is this game that forgiving? Yeah, okay. Well, shit. I still feel embarrassed by that performance, though. But mighty number 9, man. Better than nothing, right? Keiji Inafune, better than nothing. Keiji Inafune. Okay. So we're going to be on Elliot's last vanilla stage. It's been clear to me now that I haven't played Elliot as much as I think I have. I played a lot of Claris, but maybe not so much Elliot, because this next stage is kind of hard for me as well. And the boss is really brutal. The boss is a guy named Rila, who's like an evil version of NiGHTS. He has all your same moves as you do, and it's tough. It's tough. This is another stage where I haven't really dedicated all the tricks to memory. There's roller coasters here, there's all kinds of crazy shit. Magnetism. Lots of very cool gimmicks. But it's kind of difficult. Okay, so here's our first, let's just blast this fucker, he's already making me mad. Get over here, homeboy. He's quick, fuck. Is there anything secret back here? No. I thought there was, just missed, I gotta go back for those. I've learned my lesson. You can't be missing blue orbs, man. It can be a nightmare. So I needed at least 12 more. Damn, this is not a good start here. That's what it wants me to do. I want me to go above first. That should be enough to destroy this. Let's try and get our sea legs here. If I can go underneath here, there's something else. Including one of these things. God, can I get it? There we go. So it's not that hard to open that one up. You have to know where it is. And pull it off. It's a matter of execution. Right there, okay. Oops, fuck it up. Okay. Oh boy, I'm really doing awful. Damn, I'm missing everything. Fuck it. Damn, couldn't even pull off a paraloop there. I keep on getting salty at nights. Here we go. I had to pull up a little... Ooh, barely pulled it off. Had to do a paraloop right there. Still missed it. Get these, go under here, go up here. A little bit of slight angle. Got those. Got one of those, and get those. Ooh, it wasn't enough? Damn. Gotta go through fast here. Very fast. Shit. Not a good look. Okay, so go under there, blow that up, do like that number. Get those. I have 9. This is a roller coaster. It's kind of annoying, in a fun way. I'm kind of controlling my guy a little bit. I have to kind of guide him toward all the goodies. Here's my goodies. Got more than enough orbs to give me what I want. I get back to the idea capture from here? Oh, there's like a secret path back here. Where am I going? Oh, look, there's the idea capture. That don't do me no good though, right? Because now all that shit is gone. So I can skip all this if I want to. That's interesting. Kill him with a Nightmare. Alright, so that's not worth going back that way. Remember that. This is good. This is worth it. So let's see here. It's gonna take me how long to do this? I started at 53. I have a feeling I'm not gonna be able to do it again. Okie dokie. Doing pretty good, all things considered. Now I can go back this way if I want to. And get this, and I could have gone through those and got those. Okay. Yeah, I fucked this up. But it's one of those levels, you know, it's about memorization, and I have not memorized it clearly. What is this thing? Okay. Let's get a few more from over here. I didn't really have time to get any more. Alright, fine. Shit. This stage is whooping my ass. 3 right there. Okay. Smash that. Get some more of those there. I got 12 of them now. This is a magnet. Now things are going to adhere to me. And the goal is to keep as many things on you as you can. If you bump into walls, things get knocked off of you. I think also if you go fast, they fall off. So I can't use my spin dash. Wow, that was awesome. I've never done that well before. I didn't lose anything. Plenty of orbs there. So we can do this all again. Okay, that's interesting. Do a zigzag there. Here's one of these things. Oh no! I fucked it up, guys! Shit! I didn't mean to go in there. Those ribbons are not worth the risk, man. Get all the blue orbs for the love of God. Damn. Yeah, so these ones, this gimmick here is that when the magnet starts getting powered on, it's going to pull these big weights down toward you. Ooh, shit, and they cost you a lot of time. I'm out of stamina as well, so I need more paraloop. I need more of the of these things. I got plenty of orbs. I think there's a roller coaster here as well, I believe. Here it is, yeah. This is one of those stages you can only do once, I think. There's only one lap here you can do. Realistically. Okay. Missed a lot of those. What are you gonna do? What's going on? Oh shit. Yeah, I think it's really hard to get through here and not go back into being Claris and Elliot. I think that's the trick here. If you finish it without with anything above an F, you're usually pretty good. But I've got a bad feeling about this. I did get hit twice on the way here. There we go. Shit, that was a really bad performance. And again, Rila is really hard to fight. Okay, wish me luck. Let's fuck this guy up. Oh, I have no fucking power. That was really dumb of me. I need a lot of paraloop goodness to fuck him up. Oh, I didn't actually do damage to him. This is not looking good, guys. I have no paraloop power. Well, that was lucky. I hit him one more time. Oh, I almost had a paraloop there. Oh, he got me. Shit. Get in there. There we go. That was lucky. Ooh. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No, 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 no. Oh, it's not 140. Come on, sweet, delicious A rank. Oh, man. Pulled it off. Guys, the stress. So now we've cleared every single main vanilla stage with an A rank. First try, squad. So now we have the 2 final stages to do. And I think because I already have an A rank, we're going to see the true ending both times. Because I think it shows off the default ending first, and then it shows you the true ending for both characters. I think they share an ending. Their vanilla ending is different for each one. And I think we're going to see that as well. But after that's done playing, it plays the shared ending if you have all A ranks. What you do. So, the premise behind Twin Seeds is that Twin Seeds is the town they live in. So it's kind of the symbolism here is it's like they're coming closer to the real world, or maybe they are in the real world, who knows. They've kind of like escaped the dream world, it's kind of weird. Yeah, Twin Seeds is their hometown. And this area is relatively realistic. Relatively. Okay, so we got kicked away from the Idea Palace. We end up here. Okay, so it looks like we got blasted away from the idea. But we lost our idea of courage. Look at that. We don't have any ideas on us. So even if we did find the Idea Palace, we wouldn't be able to summon knights. And there's nothing we can do here. Just an island with nothing on it. Some little streetlight flowers, looks like. Oh, fuck it. Fuck everything. Aw, the symbolism is, see, look, she got her idea of courage back. She don't need knights to fly anymore. But she can't paraloop. But yeah, the symbolism there is, you know, it's a coming-of-age thing. It's very sweet. She has more magnetism, though. The children, when they fly by themselves, they have much more magnetized power than knights does. Okay, we got 11 orbs. Bunch of orbs down there. Flying too low, probably. Shit. Damn, I was 3 short. Let's find 3 and go back. Oh, right, I have no Idea Palace, so I can't regenerate them anymore. I'll have to find ones I haven't already found, I guess. Oh, here we go. There we go. Alrighty. Now we're on our next lap here. Yeah, the goal here is not to get any bonus points, it's to finish each lap as soon as you can, and that means finding every single orb, pretty much. Okay. These are getting smaller and smaller as I go through. Alright, that was a pretty good run. Okay, so we only found a couple of blue orbs to first run through. There's a bunch of them there. That's all that we need there. Shit, this is enough to make a man dizzy. Alright, so I missed something there for sure. We're just flying through open space now. There we go. Oh, only a B there. That's a new record? Yeah, damn. I'm a scrub. Alright, so I missed a bunch there. Right, where's the idea? I think I saw the idea capture back here. There it is. Okay. So I wonder if I could have gotten more score. I have to free knights now. Kind of a turn of the tides. Oh, now we have Elliot come to help us. That's dope. Okay, made it through. Rescued knights. Now I gotta fight the final boss, I believe. BA. Not especially great looking. This boss can be kind of tough or can be kind of easy. Oh, right, we get to have Elliot on our side now. Got plenty of dashing juice. I have to grab it, I think, until he grabs on, yeah. You have to grab it first, then let him grab on. Ooh, baby. Ooh. There we go. Okay, we got snowballs coming. I can dash through those, I think. Okay. Still got more. We got rain. We got tornadoes. You have to fight to the center of these. Oh shit. I thought I was at the center there. Oh, come on. I wasn't quite lined up enough. Let's go. No, no, I bounced off. Grab him. There we go. That was close. Come on, baby. That was... Ooh, that was a good score. Come on, over... Okay, I think maybe over 100,000 is an A. Maybe. Come on, hopefully. Okay, now we can actually fly around as our character, Claris here. We also have Elliot with us. Yay, doing tricks. Okay, so now we're going to see her ending and the true ending of the game as well. Because I already have all A's for the other stages. Oh, look, it's just the true ending. Oh, no, maybe not. This is just the... Okay, this is her vanilla ending, I think. Yeah, it is. Okay. So yeah, Elliot, he was our friend. We never met him in real life, only in the dream. And she gets her courage back. See, I believe this is the ending you get even if you haven't gotten all A's. And then after this plays, and they play the ending, you have to have all A's to get. There you go, girl. We knew you had it in you. And yeah, that would be normally where we would end. But now this is the true ending that you get for getting all A's. Oh. It's a message. But you got the part. He recognized it from the dream world. And there you go, they find each other again. Very sweet. Okay, I'm going to try and skip the credits here. We'll watch them when we beat Elliot's campaign. There are 2 ending theme songs. One plays when you get all A's, and the other one plays normally. So I think we're never going to be able to hear the one that you don't hear for all A's. Which is a shame, but that one's actually better. The all A's one kind of sucks, I think. Unless I have them backwards. Okay, let's skip that. Now we'll watch it again later. Post-ending sequence. Way before Marvel ever did it. Aw, shit. I guess the implication there is that now NiGHTS is real somehow. Oh, no idea. But it's very cute. Okay, so shall we do it again with Elliot and his version of the Twin Seeds? So now we're going to see his side of the story. We're going to see how his conflict resolves. We're going to have Claris helping us in the final fight. Let's do it up. Alright, so once again, we're set down here. We see the Idea Palace. We want to touch it to get NiGHTS, but Wise Man, the final boss, kind of shows up and blasts us away. Then we show up here where we can't do anything. So the first time you play the game, you're like, what? What am I supposed to do? And then you jump off here and the level actually begins. With a big twist. Alright, I want to get this blue orbs here for sure. Alrighty, so I need like 17 more. No, you come over here, you son of a bitch. There you go. Okay. I want to go down there. Oh, come on, no reward for me? There we go. That'll do it, I think. Good shit. So this is the same course as Claris's one? It looks like it, doesn't it? It could be the same exact stage. Ooh, that was close. Okay, we got some goodies. Damn, that was sick. Not surprised it's a new record. Pretty proud of that performance. Oh, I missed the treasure box though. Okay, looking pretty good. Plenty of orbs. Missed the treasure box there as well. Okay, let's just hurry up and get to the idea capture. There we go. Another new record. We're kicking ass here. Oh no. Fucking balloons. This is in real life, man. Balloons are the fucking death of me. These all have balloons in them, it seems, or orbs hidden in them. Yes. Okay, now where's the idea capture? There it is. Right there, you're probably supposed to get as much score as you can, yeah. So the final lap, you can actually try and get score. I see. Okay, let's try and do better against the boss this time. Let's try and get caught in those tornadoes. Guess we freed NiGHTS. Now we gotta fight Wise Man. Gotcha. We gotta wait until Claris grabs it, and then we can damage him. This is what, the rocks? Ooh boy, this is nastier than it looks, I'll tell you what. Got him. Okay, got plenty of juice still. These are the snowballs, we'll just fly low. I don't know if this is always going to work for me, or if it's just a coincidence that it usually works, or what. Alright. This is the last one, I think, which is the tornadoes. We have to fly right through the middle now. Usually I have no problem with these. It might be the graphics. I think it's the PS3 graphics are fucking me up. But normally you can see where they're transparent in the middle. And now I can't. Yeah, it's not cutting me any slack there. We missed our chance to damage him that time. I'm running out of juice as well. Got him though. Shit. Come on, baby. About as good as last time. Ooh, oh, just over 100,000. Holy shit. Not sure that's an A or not, but I don't think it's going to tell us. I don't think it told us last time, did it? I'm gonna put the controller down. Let's enjoy some cinematics. A funny sound effect. Go, man, go. No, she's fine. She's just sleeping. Isn't that sweet? That's how he vanishes, and she wakes up to see him vanishing. Yes, they kind of mirror each other there. The endings. Get him with your blue eyebrows. Let's go. Ooh! This kid's like Mike! Oh, and he's Japanese too. Damn. Yatta! So he has the respect of his peers now. What do you know? We're gonna watch this again, because it always gets me all choked up. Always get all choked up. I never actually stopped and think if there's like some occult shit going on. This is the 100th anniversary of the town. Quincy's 100th anniversary. And all this supernatural shit's happening. Seems kind of weird, right? For the record, these, although these are still kind of low res, they're much higher res and higher frame rate than on the Sega Saturn, which was the original version of the game. So it's interesting, they must have preserved these recordings on some computer at Sega or something. Because here they are, looking better than ever. It's really fascinating to me. These are weird-looking gloves. Like a little turtleneck dress, though. No sleeves? That's pretty dope. Oh, smooch already, you crazy kids. The ending theme song is super dope. There's a version where it's sung by adults and a version where it's sung by children. I don't know which is which. The adult version is way better. Well, they're both okay, I guess. There are some things that are better about the kids' version. I think that for getting all A's, you get the adult version. So I think that's the version I prefer. Let's listen and find out.
Special one that I've been waiting for, and I hope you're looking for someone like me.
In my dreams, I can hear you calling me in the night. Everything's so sweet in your eyes. I feel there's so much inside.
So now it does a kind of a crawl like the Super Mario games when you finish them, where it introduces all the enemies, their names and stuff. Kind of cute. A little bit of concept art in there as well. Classic 90s Japanese pop. You can't really do the game justice by doing a quick playthrough like this, because a lot of the fun is really in the exploration and the learning about the world and stuff. This is fascinating. But the core gameplay is also amazing. It just feels so good. Wow, some loud-ass car went by. This game was a brainchild of Yuji Naka, I think, creator of Sonic. Could be wrong about that though. Maybe I am wrong. This game has a lot of dedicated Japanese fans, and American fans, and fans all over the world, of course. But for a very long time, it was unanswered. I mean, sometimes NiGHTS got cameos in games, like cute little Easter eggs and stuff. But very rarely was it ever evolved beyond that. And it took, I think, more than 10 years to get a sequel. This game was a Sega Saturn, like 1997, 96, something like that. And then there was a sequel on the Wii, believe it or not, called NiGHTS Journey of Dreams. That game, hard to say it's underrated. Some would argue that it's it was antiquated by the time it came out. You know, it's more like an arcade-style game, score attack-style game. By that point, people wanted more from their games, maybe. And it plays just like this, though. I think that for fans of the franchise, it did the series proud. But yeah, it got kind of mixed reviews. The graphics were not up to the standard of the Wii. But again, coming from a Sega Saturn, there's still quite a jump up. I'm inclined to be forgiving of it. To me, it really captured the essence of the game. It also added new gameplay modes, which are really fun. Maybe one day I'll play that on stream, who knows. I think nobody's watching me right now. But for YouTube. For YouTube. Did they go through the characters' names and stuff? Or was I just making that up? Seems weird. I swear they go through and tell you the names of the guys. Maybe not. Maybe because I got all A's. Ah, shit. Yeah, I don't know. I'm creeping myself out. I mean, the 100-year thing. I don't know. Maybe there's some kind of weird occult shit going on. Let me fetch my controller. I don't know. Okay, guys, there you go. We beat Knights. Pretty sure we got all A's. We got all A's on every stage except for Twin Seeds guaranteed. And Twin Seeds, I'm sure it was too. I think that if you get above 100,000, you get an A. We barely pulled it off. Got some new high scores as well in there. Still wasn't proud of my performance in every stage, but what are you gonna do? So I still have about 45 minutes to stream. So what I'm thinking is, why don't we play some Christmas Nights? So some background. Nights was a pack-in game for the Sega Saturn, and it blew minds back in the day. Again, this is I think this is coming out around the same time as Mario 64, maybe before, maybe a little bit after, but the 3D graphics were still mind-blowing at the time, and I remember nights playing at the kiosks at like Toys R Us, and we'd be like, oh my god, those graphics. And so it was a pack-in title for the console. It was like a console seller. It's like a killer app. And another way they promoted the game and the console was by giving out cheap or free demo discs for the Sega Saturn at like Blockbuster and Toys R Us and stuff. And it was called Christmas Nights. And it was not really a demo disc insofar as it had quite a bit of new content. It had 2 stages only, and they were only copy-paste of Claris and Elliot's first stages. But the catch was that they had all new sprites and all new textures for many, many holidays of the year. And by default, it was Christmas time. But if you changed your calendar on your console to another holiday, like April Fool's Day or New Year's Eve and things like that, the game would change. The graphics would change. The music would change as well. And there's even a mode where you can play as Sonic the Hedgehog as an Easter egg. It's really hard. It's like some kind of secret unlock. Some certain date will do it. You play as Sonic and you fight Eggman at the end. It's very strange. Also, it has a new cinematic for the intro. Let's go check that out. And now it was free at the time. Now it's very rare. But I do own it.
Is
All I'm going to say.
covered with Christmas decorations. And people are looking for presents for their loved ones. Among them are Elliot and Claris. They all look rushed. That gentleman, that lady, that old man. Why do they have to walk that fast?
Christmas time, man. It's tough.
In the crowd, they feel something important is missing. The streets look so beautiful. This is the most cheerful time of the year. But it seems like nobody is paying any attention to something important. Walking down the street, they find themselves in the middle of Twin Seeds City, facing the mammoth Twin Seeds Tower. It is decorated beautifully, and the tower appears as one huge Christmas tree. However, is what is missing from the Christmas spirit. The one thing nobody seems to notice.
Uh-oh.
There is no shiny star atop the gigantic Christmas tree.
Shit.
Without it, the tree is incomplete.
God damn. Strikes me, it's not just the first stage of theirs, is it? I think that there's it's one stage for each character, I think. Oh, can I not go Sega Saturn graphics? Yo. Oh, hey, Rare John, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Oh, that's cool, man. That's cool. I'm not doing anything too interesting anyway. Just I'm doing a test stream, kind of chill games. Tomorrow I'll be back on Bloodborne, but right now I'm playing Nights into Dreams. I just finished playing through the entire main game, all A ranks, all the endings, including the super secret endings. And now I'm playing just to kill some time. I kind of thought I would end the stream there, but still got another 45 minutes to play, so I'm going to play some Christmas Nights, which is like a Easter egg, you can think of it like that. Yeah, you missed everything, bro. That's okay, though. It wasn't much anyway. It was a lot of fun for me, but that's why I love this game so much. So I can't go. So this game, Rare John, I think that you're younger than me. It's hard to, I'm not sure, but I'm not sure if you're familiar with Nights. It was a Sega Saturn killer app back in like the late 90s. And this game, the PS3 version, and it's the same version on 360 and Steam as well. You're 22, so you're a young guy, so maybe you're not familiar with Nights that much. But yeah, it's the re-release, which is on the PS3, Xbox, and Steam, has enhanced graphics from the Japan-only PS2 version. In the States, we only got it on the Saturn. So these graphics are from PS2, but I want to play with the Sega Saturn ones. You had a Saturn, so did you have Nights? Because how can you have a Saturn without Nights, man? That'd be embarrassing. Let's play Claris' stage. So yeah, I think Claris' stage is her first stage dressed up in Christmas mode. And then I think that Elliot's stage is the snow stage from his world, but dressed up in Christmas time. Whoa, it's even more pretty than I remember. Damn, Rare John's a shame. He didn't have Nights? Come on. So yeah, so wow, beautiful. This is just her first stage, reskinned to be Christmassy. And the PS2 version controls very slightly differently. That's why I don't play it. The idea capture is redressed up now as a tree. The hoops are now wreaths. But I believe that the layout is exactly the same. Guardian Heroes and Virtua Fighter. Good shit, man. Yeah, Virtua Fighter is my favorite fighting game franchise of all time. I love Virtua Fighter. Huh. Yeah, before you joined in, John, I was explaining that this was a demo disc released to promote the Sega Saturn. It was released for free or for cheap from Blockbuster and Toys R Us and things like that. And the gimmick here is that it uses stages from the original game of Nights, but it just them in Christmas style. However, if you change the Saturn's internal date, like the clock, it actually has other skins as well for like Easter and New Year's Eve and April Fool's Day, all that good stuff. So it's quite fun in its own right. It also had unlockables, which were at the time very unusual in a video game. Unlockable content. Includes some very cool stuff. But it is very nostalgic for me. It's a product of its time. It's probably not going to blow anybody away these days, but for the time it came out, it was quite fascinating. I played this game obsessively as a young man. I should go back. Pretty innovative back in the day, yeah, exactly. This is a very imaginative title. The premise is you have to fly around this 2D plane and collect these orbs. and you deliver the orbs to this Christmas tree, at least in this mode. In the other mode, it's not the same character model. And once it blows up, then you have time, your remaining time is used for bonus scoring. There's a hidden item there. Gotcha. The idea behind NiGHTS is that you're in a dream world, and NiGHTS is a former nightmare who's changed his ways to be a good guy. And you have to kind of save these kids. It's pretty strange, to say the least. Fez? No, I haven't. That sounds like I'm kind of like this, right? Where it's a 2.5D, they call it. Kind of 2D gameplay, kind of 3D gameplay. And so now I have my remaining time is all bonus time. That makes me think that maybe nowadays the Sega Saturn footage for Christmas nights would be relatively rare, because apparently you can only play the PS2 version here. Maybe I should get my Saturn hooked up and stream that sometime. Just for archival purposes. That's been hell of a paraloop there. Okie dokie, Smokey. Okay, let's see here. Rayojan says it's 2D, but you have the power to control the world in 3D. I see. Yeah, I've seen people play it before. I guess you like rotate the game world every now and then, accessing the background and stuff. Everybody go back now. We're running out of time. Got him. Ooh, only a B? Come on. I wonder if this is harder than the main game, because you have to get more mileage out of it. Ooh, shit, what the hell hit me? Bullshit. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Okay. Alright. Got a few of those. Here's the idea capture somewhere around here, I think. There it is. I thought it would be just another edgy indie game. It's actually really good. Did you hear about the controversy, though, behind that game? The creator was like... He said some, like, homophobic shit or something. It became a real big deal in the gaming press. Pretty funny. I don't know, he said something like he hates immigrants or something. Something was awry. And it caused a big stir in the gaming community, because it was like, do you have to like a man to like his game? Or can you still like somebody's creation, even if you disapprove of their personal opinions? I think that you should... I don't know, it's unfair to say either way, I think. I think that every person has to decide that for themselves, you know? I mean, if you really don't want to support a guy because you hate his opinions, that's perfectly fair to me. Everybody has their own reason for buying and enjoying art. But yeah, apparently the guy that made it is a real asshole. You can read all about it, I'm sure. He's like a huge douchebag. There's like a documentary made about what a douchebag he is. Yeah, people in the creation should be separate, yeah. Yeah, I can't say that I agree or disagree, because again, I think that people should certainly... let's put it this way. If you support an artist, let's say you love Michael Jackson, right? But you hate that he, you know, allegedly molests kids, right? I don't think any less of you for enjoying Michael Jackson, at all. But at the same time, if somebody, you know, they hate Michael Jackson, they don't want to hear his music, I understand that too. I understand that too. Especially in the case of like Fez. Let's say something he said really offended you. You don't want to give him money, right? You don't want to support him if he's going to offend you like that. You know, it's your prerogative. In this capitalist society, you can buy what you want for whatever reasons you want. That's my standing. I don't know if I'd let it bother me or not. But I'd never played the game anyway. I'm kind of going on autopilot here, because I played this game for many, many years. I'm not sure how well I'm going to do here, but we'll see. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Ooh, this is savage. if their creations have nothing to do with this controversies, why not enjoy it? Yeah. I can definitely agree with that. Why deprive yourself? Fuck you, you festive motherfucker. Right on the fucking chin. 'Tis the season, bitch. How's this for fucking fruitcake? What? Hey, fuck Wad. Here's your present. Bloop. Guess what, motherfucker? You a hoe? Ho ho. Let's see, what else is there? Oh shit. How about? Yo, you been naughty, bitch. And guess who's here with the fucking sack of coal? Oh shit, that was close. Blue. Close enough. Now let's see here. If that was the case, we shouldn't enjoy any classical music because they had outdated and politically incorrect views. Yeah, but you can also see how somebody would be more forgiving of them because that was the time they lived in. I agree with that statement. Oh shit. Whoa, I don't remember that. That's really trippy.
With the help of knights, Elliot and Claris found the star, shining in 7 colors. But the entire story was a dream.
Wow.
So, what was that star? They don't talk about the dream they saw. But there is one thing both of them know. Something special will happen after they embark on an adventure with knights.
Okay. It's fair. Whoa! Come on, Elliot. Get your game face on, homeboy.
They start feeling cheerful again.
This makes no sense.
And now happiness, like the light of a small candle, starts filling the city once again. Everything is okay now.
Everything's okay now, baby. Close enough. Works for me.
Give a star of happiness to the heart of these brave children. Give a star of happiness to the heart of everyone.
Wow. This is really Japanese.
Merry Christmas.
I think it's pretty weird and subjective because you had people like Lincoln, who was against slavery, but at the same time you had great pro-slavery musicians that we all appreciate. Yeah. Yeah, I never thought that one day I'd be streaming one of my favorite games ever while talking about whether or not classic music is racist. Just by virtue of being made by racists. What a world. Oh, look at that. There's a new ending for the re-release. That's cute.
In a dream I could see you are not far away. Anytime, any place, I can see your face.
Interesting.
You're that special one.
Rare John says, I think that we should see creativity as separate from someone's personal views, because even our personal views and biases and are subject to change, whereas creativity is timeless. Yeah, I think that when you look at a piece of art, what you take from it is much more to do with what you put into it than what the artist puts into it, Well, you can look at a square with a circle in the middle, and you can see art there, whereas the artist might have been creating it by total chance. So, if you play Fez and you love it, that's because of what's inside of you, not because of what was inside of the creator, you know what I mean? What you saw in it wasn't necessarily what he put into it. Interesting. So they changed the ending for the re-release for Christmas nights. So these must be the credits for the PS2 re-release or for the current gen re-release, you know, the Steam version. But these names, they ain't Japanese, man. They ain't Japanese at all. Some of them are. Katsunori Kosuke, that's definitely a Japanese guy.
In a dream we can do everything we want to.
Sing it, man.
There's nowhere I'd rather be but here with you. The stars above
So 90s.
the way, only for you and I. I'm so glad I found the one I've been looking for. The dream of the one you're hoping for. Love can come.
So yeah, for being a demo disc, Christmas Nights has a lot of bonus content. It has unlockables. You can unlock the soundtrack for the game, concept art, things like that. And again, although it's only a couple stages, you can change the date on the console and get them reskinned in a million different ways with some really cute gimmicks. John says, all in all, it comes down to being able to agree on some things and disagree on others. I guess that's too vague a morality to live by. Well, yeah, that's something that people have trouble with all the time, man. Live and let live ain't so easy. It's hard to agree to disagree sometimes. That's life. People could do that, it'd be a very different world. Let alone in the video game sphere. We're going to be playing Bloodborne tomorrow. And after Bloodborne, we're going to be playing Dark Souls 3, I hope. But yeah, tonight was a test of my rig, because as you know, my rig went down hard for a week. Today's my first stream on it, and this is with the PS3, so I'm testing my capture card. That was a part of my, where it broke apart. So the stream's going okay. Looks like the capture card's doing its job. So that means we should be able to get back to Bloodborne tomorrow. I'm also changing my my schedule as well. I'm going to be streaming earlier from now on. So I'm streaming 1 more hour per day, from 8 o'clock to 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But also I'm going to be streaming 2 different games per day. I'm going to be streaming a random game for the first 2 hours. So from 8 o'clock till 10, it'll be some random game. And then from 10 o'clock till 1, it'll be Bloodborne. That's my new system. Hopefully that makes it easier for me to stream for longer periods of time. It won't just all be one really stressful game. Virgin's going to be playing The Witcher 2 and 3 after work for a couple hours. Nice. You going to try and do like a consistent schedule, or are you just going to do it when you have the chance? Alright, so that wasn't my high score. That's fine. I ain't salty about it. So that was Claris's campaign. And this is Elliot's campaign. So I think his is Frozen Belle, but dressed up at Christmas time. Not a real big stretch. Oh, Spring Valley? I was certain that it was... I must be tripping. It's inconsistent, because some days I'm a bit too burnt out to stream, yeah. I can only imagine, bro. I am unemployed AF, and it feels so good. So that's why I'm going to be streaming, every day for 5 hours. But I was working for 3 years in retail, and it was a drag, man. It was a drag. It was a great job. I'm grateful to have had it. Great people there. But, yeah, I know you can be very tired. Too tired to do anything fun. Which is, it's heartbreaking, really. Because you spend 8 hours a day working your ass off, and then you're really not out of work. You're never really out of work. Because you can't just go home and do what you want. You have to recover. So you really, you're on the clock for, 12 hours sometimes. Or longer. It's, there's no fairness in it. More Red Bull. Do 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 do. So in the original copy of NiGHTS, the main game, the soundtrack is just like randomly generated. It's so sick. But in the Christmas version, it's just Christmas music. Kind of a shame. But you know, what are you gonna do? This game was like free when it came out, or it was like $2 or something. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh. Yeah, John says that he's lucky to work from home. I see. But he still has his own schedule, yeah. Yeah, working from home is one thing, but you still need to get shit done. And it's still exhausting. Yeah, I actually saved money in my last job for a very long time to create a little nest egg so I could try and make it as an artist. Blah. And so far, I've had middling success. I haven't been financially successful, but I've definitely learned a lot. And right now, streaming is my next endeavor. See if I can turn that into something. I've got the time. I've got the skills. We'll see how it goes. Oh, that was close. We'll see how it goes. The money is drying up. I might need to find another part-time job soon here. Depending. Because that nest egg I saved up is looking pretty thin right now. But it lasted me a long time. I really stretched it out. What do we got here? Won't go in there yet. Yeah, this music's kind of obnoxious, to be honest. If it was Christmas time, I'm sure I'd be much more in the spirit, but I don't know. Sorry about that, homeboy. Yeah, trust me, if you've been watching sooner, you would know this game has amazing music. This is not a fair representation of the OST. Let's see here. Today, he woke up at 5 a.m. and finished at noon. Wow. What kind of artist? I want to be a musician. I'm actually a musician. I'm a computer programmer. Web designer, writer. I'm pretty proud of a lot of skills I've been able to develop over the years. And this is my first experience with any kind of broadcasting work, and I've been learning a lot. It's been really thrilling. But yeah, my background is like in audio engineering, music, writing, programming, all that kind of stuff. Web design. I'm one of those jack-of-all-trades, master-of-none type dudes. Yeah, originally I started streaming because I wanted to get practice for making music live and seeing if anybody wanted to watch me produce music. I thought rather than go right into making music, I would do something that's a little bit more easygoing and just play video games for a while. I never thought anybody would watch. But I got a few viewers and I thought, fuck it. Let's try and focus on streaming games. But I still intend to stream music production one day. Maybe I'll do that in my first 2 hours, you know what I mean? I'll stream from 8 o'clock till 1 a.m. And for the first 2 hours, I might stream music making sometimes. Then play some Dark Souls. Have I even destroyed the idea capture yet? I don't know if I have. No, I haven't. I haven't even found the thing. Holy shit. Oh, here it is. That was weird. Let's see here. No place in the world for people like us. But master nothing. Yeah, I'm the same way, dude. A musician? Cool, what do you play? Or are you like me and just make music on a computer? Yeah, I'm not an instrumentalist. I don't play any instruments. I just use a computer. Make music about 6 years but never published anything. Huh. Cool beans, man. That's the way to do it. Although you should publish things, man. It took me a long time to get over my phobia of publishing stuff. The way I see it, it's like there's that fear that whatever you make is not good enough. Like you can hear how shitty your own work is, right? You're like, no one would ever want to listen to this, but you don't know that. You just don't know that, and you're not doing anybody any favors by not publishing it. You know, you don't get any feedback, and you're depriving somebody of your creation that might actually enjoy it. I found from meeting other musicians kind of recently, you know, in the last couple of years, that I had the most respect for guys that would just put out stuff. They'd just put it out there. They don't care if it was kind of rough around the edges or if it just sounded like ass. They would put it out there, and a lot of it I really enjoyed for what it was. So get your ass on SoundCloud, homeboy. Nothing to be embarrassed about if you're a beginner. Oh shit, I missed those. What scrub I am. Let's see here. He plays piano, and do electric things. I see. Pretty much what Picasso did. Yeah, exactly, man. So get the most respect for those kind of guys. They just have confidence, you know. And then you hear like your favorite bands, like, you know, if you listen to like Gorillaz music, you know, this is my favorite band of all time, Gorillaz. Their stuff can sound very minimal. It can sound kind of rough. It can sound very dry sometimes. You know, there's not a whole lot of production that goes on, it seems like. But it's the confidence that sells it. You know, it's meant to be minimal. Fucking Gorillaz, dude. 4L. Plastic Beach is so good, yeah. I think my favorite album is, same boss? You can unlock other bosses that are like secret bosses. Yeah, I think that Demon Days was my favorite, but I haven't heard Humans yet. I've only heard it once. But it really blew me away when I heard it, so I'm really hoping I'm going to play it again, and that might become my new favorite. Yeah, Demon Days might be my favorite, but well, I love Plastic Beach as well. I love the self-title as well, of course. But Humans is a whole different beast. The new album. It's a whole different beast. Some people hate it because it's I don't know. I could talk your ear off about it. I'm not going to talk too much about it, but definitely has it's very challenging, I'll put it that way. It's a more unusual sound than even Gorillaz usually makes. And some say that it's worse for it. I say it's just where it should have gone. Gorillaz has to sound more weird. It has to sound more weird over time, right? If you love their music, you understand it's got to sound more weird. I think they did good. Okie dokie, so. Tame version of Radiohead?
With the help of knights,
I don't know. Can you really call them more tame? It's more pop. You can put it that way. It's definitely more pop than Radiohead.
But the entire story was a dream.
We're not gonna watch that again. Only this winter. So maybe Knights wasn't always a packing game for the Saturn. Yeah, Radiohead can get pretty out there, but they always have that same Radiohead sound. Now you can tell a Radiohead song just by the way it sounds. The instrumentation is the same a lot of the time. Gorillaz, they're much more genre hopping. You know, they move between hip hop and reggae and dub and rock sometimes, electronica. They really get around. Whereas Radiohead, their stuff is relatively samey. That's an awful way to put it. I don't mean samey at all, but I mean it's not as eclectic as Gorillaz stuff is. But again, just like Gorillaz, they're really out there with the instrumentation sometimes. The harmony is really out there. I'd say probably on the whole, Radiohead is much more challenging harmonically than Gorillaz is. They tend to get in a lot more of those borrowed chords and stuff. I love them both. They're fucking beautiful, though. Beautiful music. Okay. Well, that was that then for Christmas nights. Heard any battles? I don't think so. I think I've heard the name before, though. So, and normally in Christmas nights, your unlockables are all in the game Christmas nights. Here, I think they split it up. Yeah, here's the presents, yeah. Here they split up the Christmas nights content into its own little area. All the videos from the actual game. A rare John Miss. Now, what is this?
Sega.
This must be new. This might be a promote for the PS2 version. Because the low res makes me think it ain't for the PS3 version. Yeah, it's supposed to be a commercial for the PS2 version. That's in widescreen, though. The PS2 wasn't very often in widescreen. How have I not watched this?
We had numerous different ideas that we proposed for having a flying character, but the team members really liked the idea of setting the game inside of a dream world. Once we decided to go with a dream world, what we wanted to do was something that wouldn't just be some kind of fantastical dream, but more representative of actual dreams that people might have at night.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I read a lot of books and other literature about dreams and the deep psyche in order to learn how to faithfully create an actual dream.
Yeah, I think you nailed it.
There are a lot of books out there by experts. The primary foundation I used was the work of Carl Jung, but I referenced the works of several people who had done proper scientific research on the topic of dreams in order to construct the dream world and also the characters that appear in those dreams. Because of this, I could hear about people's dreams and go, oh, that means such and such. And so for a while, members of my team would come up to me and ask things like, hey, so I had a dream about this last night. What does that mean? And I'd say, okay, that means you have residual trauma from this sort of event in your past. So I was acting sort of like a dream interpreter. After a while, I started realizing that it revealed deep-seated psychological issues and emotional scarring and other things I probably shouldn't have been privy to. And I figured maybe I should quit while I was ahead. To put it simply, different people have issues inside themselves that they need to overcome, or some sort of conflict deep within themselves. And dreams give us a means of visualizing those conflicts when we go to sleep. That's how dreams work in the real world, at any rate. The character of NiGHTS represents what's known in psychology as the shadow, which is sort of an alter self. When a man dreams, he'd see his alter self as male, and when a woman dreams, she'd naturally see her alter self as female. In creating NiGHTS, we wanted a character that could conceivably look both male or female, and so that's why we went with a gender-neutral character. When the NiGHTS project was still in its initial phases, the team we had was made up of people who had been working on Sonic titles, where he's running all the time, and we'd already decided from the outset that we were going to make a flying game. So now we have this game, which in English you'd call a platform action game, except this was a platform action game without any platforms.
Yeah.
So we had to figure out how exactly we'd even be able to do that. We came up with dozens of different rules and concepts for
Japanese
what
devs, man.
sort of thing the character would be able to do.
Always
in a
making
game like
gender-neutral
this.
characters.
So we
They
ended
can't
up
stop
in a
'em.
situation where we were constantly going, well, how about this? How about this? And then we'd try it out and it wouldn't work. There was a lot of trial and error involved. The biggest thing for me was wanting to create a game world for NiGHTS that would be as close as possible to bringing out the feel of an actual dream world. That's one of the things I like most about NiGHTS is the fact that, as far as I can think of, NiGHTS might be the only game character that a person could ever actually really meet. I really like the idea that fans might look forward to the chance of possibly meeting the real NiGHTS whenever they go to sleep at night.
He did a bang-up job because the environments in the game are very surreal in the classical sense. You know, they really they're very strange, and they don't just conform to fantasy environment. You know, they're got a lot of juxtaposition and symbolism. It's very interesting. Have you watched the Final Games podcast on SoundCloud? No, I haven't. What is it? Final Games podcast? So here you can you hang on. So you can't, on the actual Sega Saturn version of Christmas Nights, you can actually remix the music. Here you can't. That's fascinating. Why would they take that out? That's such a great feature. But the Christmas Nights is very rare, so I kind of feel better now that I own it, because it's like, yes, you freaking peons. You can't just have all that Christmas Night stuff just by buying it on PS3. The elitism is so real right now. The elitism is so real. It's a podcast by a former dev who interviews a lot of veteran and indie devs. Interesting. On SoundCloud, huh? He asked him about what 10 games they'd take to a deserted island and why. That sounds like a pretty good way to get some good recommendations. NiGHTS status. So yeah, in this game you can raise like Chow, called NiGHTS. And in this version, you can check their status. You can do it on the Christmas Nights as well, I believe. How are you guys looking? I got 28 NiGHTS, no Meepians. Now, Meepians are kind of rare. You have to breed them with Nightmarin to make that happen. Lots of eggs. So now I see I have a scale in the lower right. The scale in the lower right is how angry or happy the NiGHTS are in a stage. And that affects the music, the way that it generates. Very interesting. Okay, so I can blow them up. Oh, I can see their individual happiness meter in the bottom. Interesting. So actually I'm not that extreme. The music sounded very strange to me, but it's not actually, they're not that extreme right now. We're still close to the middle. It could get a lot crazier. Okie dokie. Okay, scoreboards, help and options. I think that's that. Well, there you go. Nights into Dreams. Let me switch back to my PC here a moment. Yeah, it's a very important game to my childhood and my teenage years. Glad to have had the chance to play it on stream, especially to such completion. Got all A ranks, got all the endings. Played Christmas Nights for a while. Good stuff. So tomorrow we'll be back to Bloodborne, though. Back to the game of the hour. I'll start things off with some Cloudune, probably in 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then we will play Bloodborne the rest of the night. It'll be a good time. Hopefully there's no stream problems. When I end the stream now, I'm going to watch the recordings of it, make sure there was no bugs or anything. But Rare John, thank you so much for hanging out, dude. If you want to stream or anything, I'll be happy to watch you as well. Happy to host you here as well, of course. And I can finally chill out. It's been a tough week fixing my stream up, I'll tell you what. That was a freaking nightmare to work with. Satisfying. That's fine. It's still 5 minutes to 1, but I'm going to call it early, I think. I don't want to dick around nights anymore. I'm already pretty satisfied with what I've accomplished there. So, Rare John, thank you for hanging out again. Have a good night, dude, if I don't see you. Overlord Steve, of course, thank you. Bloody Angels on here earlier. Thank you so much. T-Rob. And, of course, YouTube as well. Thank you for hanging out with me. I will see you guys around. Tomorrow, probably. Peace out.